Hello everyone, wish you all a very happy new year. Today we will be discussing Indian education system and reforms that are needed in our current Indian education system. So if you will see the current education system in India needs some changes, reforms that are as follows. Firstly, if we'll see in India, we are continuing with the same old syllabus since long time without any changes or updates. So first of all, it's important to have amendments in our education system to have maximum of the practical knowledge, which is really important. In this real world, if you'll see, practical knowledge is more important than that of theoretical knowledge. So we should include more and more practicals. So how we can do that? We can set up innovative practical labs in each of the villages, cities, apart from the schools, where students from the distinct schools and colleges can come together and have a fruitful discussions and make use of that innovative labs and required resources. We can make them aware how they can utilize that innovative lab material resources, etc., and that can be helpful for having a practical knowledge which will help students to grow further. And regarding innovation, if we'll see currently the global innovation index ranking of India is 39th out of 133 economies or countries. So we can make sure that we should be in a top 10. So how that can be done? Through these kind of innovation hubs, practical labs, where students can utilize their knowledge and practical skills and make sure that they will create new products, new ideas, they can file a new patents. So coming to this next point, that is when the students can have their own patents or research papers which will help them to grow further. Any idea that can be innovative and that is not already implemented or used can be patented. So students can file such kind of patents, research papers, which will help them to grow further. Apart from that, the next point, third point, which I can say is the main important point, which I think is that we should be having a military education in Indian schools. So what will happen? Indian education system will have a student with sporty attitude, and suppose even if any attack takes place on any of the families, terror attack or any attack, there should be at least one person from each of the family which will be there to help them or get them rescued. So that's the importance of military education in the schools. And apart from that, the fourth point which I would suggest, I had been in Germany, Europe for 2 years, and there I have observed that in schools, colleges, swimming is compulsory. They also focus students on practical skills such as cooking, then drawing, art, learning a new foreign language, computer skills, etc. So in Indian education system, we can include these kind of practical skills such as cooking, then swimming. Apart from that, computer skills can be really useful, and they can students can learn the new foreign languages which will help them and make them future ready. If we'll see Gurukul school in Chinswad, which is really good, means it's a good example of teaching practical skills. So in Gurukul school you can learn welding, then art, then drawing, multiple skills such as the communication skills, practical skills they will more importantly focus on. That is what is important in the current education system. So I think we should focus on that. And then students should be made aware of the finance. That is also important. Financial knowledge is really important, which should be taught at a school level itself. A student should be taught what is inflation rate, then how taxes are calculated, how compounding works. So everything should be aware to the students, which will be really helpful in the Indian education system. Then the next point, we should teach students to have a clear and crisp communication, which is really helpful in today's world. So if they have to have a future ready, then they should have a clear and crisp communication, and that is going to help students to grow further and have their dreams and make the India a growing country. Then we should also make students aware and professionally ready, and for that they can have their own LinkedIn profiles, Naukri, Shine, etc. platforms can be used to get jobs. And apart from that, there are sites such as Upwork, freelancer.com, which will help them to get the next level jobs or make them a future ready. So that all can help students to grow further. So these all points we should consider in the current Indian education system, and I think these all reforms are really necessary for development of our country and overall growth of our India. Thank you.